Hey guys, it's been a while since we've seen each other face to face. Do you kind of look like my phone? That's really bad. Anyways, I'm here to tell y'all that what I have said for the last few years has pretty much been realized, not by ESPN, because you can never trust those people. Again, they just say nonsense just to make money, but what I have been saying for years upon years upon years upon years that Kevin Durant never proved anything. People out there saying Durant is the best player in the world because he won the last two championships. If you look at this year's playoffs, clearly they don't need him. They made the finals before Durant went there in 2016. The Warriors made the two previous NBA finals and won one of those finals. And one that they did lose, they barely lost. And the team won 73 games that year. And then Kevin Durant goes and joins them, which is the weakest move in NBA history. And people saying the same thing LeBron did. No, it's not. Because guess what? If you take LeBron off the 2011 Heat and you take Kevin Durant off the 2017 Warriors, the Warriors would sweep. Best case scenario for the Heat, they wouldn't won. That was that okay. If Durant did not go to the Warriors, they could have still made the finals and maybe win another championship or two, maybe. If LeBron did not go to the Heat, the best case scenario, they make the second round, people. They would not make the finals. Chances are they would lose to the Bulls. They'll probably lose to the Celtics. The Orlando Magic was still good. They probably lose to them. And people trying to say he's the best player on the planet. That is ludicrous, people. I got LeBron over him, easily. I got Giannis over him. I got Kawhi Leonard over him. I got Russell Westbrook over him. I even got Anthony Davis over him. So at best, he's the sixth best player in the NBA right now. Oh my God. People's like, oh, well, Kevin Durant's still the best player on the planet. No, he did not prove that. Because before Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, his record against LeBron was like 4-16 or something like that. And people might say, oh, wasn't it a team game? Yeah, but that should be the point when it comes to winning championships, a team effort. But guess what? Apparently, if you really think about it, LeBron was undefeated before. LeBron was undefeated against Durant while LeBron was on the Cavaliers, and before LeBron went to Miami, LeBron really had no help. Shaq, old, washed. Mo Williams was the second best player on the team. Let's let that sink in. Antoine Jameson, old. Jamario Moon, old. Anthony Parker, old. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, old. Old. And don't bring up Shaq. Shaq was old and washed up. He was not nearly the player he used to be. He was on... As a guy, he used to dominate the paint down low. He was only averaging like 10 points a game, which I guess ain't bad, but it's basically like average at best. I mean, he was really slow. His defense ain't what it used to be. But LeBron never had a Russell Westbrook. He never had a Serge Ibaka before he went to Miami. He never had a James Harden. Which, yeah, I get it. He was not the player he became. Back then. He was not the player he was in Houston, but he was still Sixth man of the year. Oh. And I've been saying this. Kevin Durant, last two NBA Finals, he was playing with 3 other All-Stars. Let's review, shall we? 2017, LeBron had Kyrie Irving, who was basically average at best. I mean, he was okay, but he didn't really do much. 2017 Finals. Kevin Love, he was never really performed well in NBA Finals. And nobody else on that roster was really performed well. Tristan Thompson, awful. J.R. Smith, awful. Ron Shumpert, awful. And I can go on and on and on. Darren Williams was horrendous. Like, I don't think he got a point until, like, Game 4. That Finals. Don't get me started on 2017. When LeBron had 52 points in Game 1, but then his teammates George Hill and J.R. Smith both messed that up. They still fell short. That just proves that LeBron had no help, because Kevin Love, once again, he was not performing well. J.R. Smith was still awful. Tristan Thompson was still awful. LeBron had no help. You cannot blame those 2 finals on LeBron. LeBron was great in those 2 finals. Not to mention most of 2018 final. LeBron hurt his wrist. And let's keep in mind that Kevin Durant was playing with 3 other All-Stars. It was like, oh, well, look at his stats. Yeah, because he never gets double teamed. LeBron has to do everything. He was getting double teamed a lot. Kevin Durant was never getting double teamed. If you try to double team him, he could just pass it off to somebody else and never get the open look. And Kevin Durant was out there saying that. And Kevin Durant out there saying that he belongs up there with the LeBrons, the Jordans, the Larry Birds. This is what he said. I'm not even kidding you. And this is a guy that makes multiple burner Twitter accounts to defend himself. People. He's insecure. He's not to mention he's also a mama's boy. So let's keep in mind, like right around the 2017 NBA Finals, when Kevin Durant could have went on, instead of Kevin Durant going on first take, his mother went on first take to defend him, because Kevin Durant would have failed. Oh my God. I will never understand this. Kevin Durant's not the best player on the planet. Not even close. It's ludicrous. Stop lying to yourselves. And there's only a few people that has. And people are starting to say that, oh, for God, for. And the thing is that my problem was not Kevin Durant leaving the Golden State, was not Kevin Durant leaving the Oklahoma City Thunder. And like, he could have went anywhere else. He went to the team that he lost to. That's like losing a fist fight to a bully, and after the loss, you go up and give him a kiss. And this was a team that was 73-9, and Kevin Durant said that, oh, if the Golden State Warriors won that year, then I would have never joined him. You are a liar. I don't believe you. You want to make things as easy as possible on yourself. Of course you would have still went to the Warriors if the Warriors won that year. It's like, oh, I did not go to the Warriors to make things easy on myself. Well, once again, you are a liar. And You joined a 73-9 team. They clearly did not need you. And guess what? Because of that, to me, you still have 0 rings. Those 2 rings you won so far, they don't count. Not to me, anyways. To me, you're still ringless. LeBron's 1 ring easily has way more merit than your 2 fake plastic rings. That really don't mean anything, really. And Kevin Durant says, "Oh, I want to prove myself to my peers." Then get off the Golden State Warriors. Trust me, if you go to the Knicks and you win a ring, to me that would be your first ring. Or really anywhere else, as long as it's not like the Toronto Raptors or Milwaukee Bucks. Teams like that. Honestly, I would be okay with you going to the friggin' Pistons. I mean, they made the playoffs, but they're no title contender without you. They could use another guy. I know you're not gonna go there. Because as far as I'm concerned, as long as you're in one state, where's your career's on pause. All your accolades, as long as you're on the Warriors, don't count. Personally, I don't think Finals MVP should have went to Kevin Durant. I think it should have went to Klay Thompson last time. Because all the defense Klay had to play. And honestly, I never take ESPN seriously, people. They just say nonsense just to get more clicks. And they also had this criteria that only jump shots matter. Michael Jordan is the GOAT, and if anybody tries to break anybody else, we'll put our fingers in the air and not listen to the thing they have to say, and we'll just get offended by what they said because they just can't let go of Michael Jordan. Stephen Curry is the greatest 3-point shooter of all time. No, I got him at 3rd. I got him behind Ray Allen and Reggie Miller. And yeah, Stephen Curry's still overrated, by the way, people. Alright, I get it. He's making a lot of threes, okay? Have a good day, everyone.